Cowboy's big heart knows love deep and wide. His chest holds it safe through the crazy wild ride. Courage and hope fill up that vast space. For the Lord he trusts in, who gives endless grace. He prays and believes that he has a strong purpose, reading God's word and learning the verses. Hi, I'm Mary Fichtner. I'm going to read you a story I wrote today called Rusty's Cowboy, a Rusty the Rancher's Tale. My daughter did the illustrations in watercolor. She's a student at the University of Wyoming in the art education program. I bet a lot of you love cowboys and cowgirls. They're very special and unique. Did you know that almost everything they wear has a reason and meaning behind it? And that's what this story is about. I'm going to share a couple of my favorites with you before we read the story. The first one is the cowboys' chaps. The chaps are the leather pants that they wear over the top of their jeans. Now, some people pronounce it chaps, but that is not correct. They're pronounced chaps because they're named after the plant chaparral. The cowboys used to work and have to ride through the chaparral plant, and they are very thorny and sharp. So they designed the leather pants to protect their legs from the plant chaparral. Today, the chaps still protect them from barbed wire and cactus and tree branches and the weather, and it's a great tradition. The rough stock riders still wear chaps in the rodeos. The bucking horses and the bull riders wear their chaps. Some of them are colorful and fun to see. One of my other favorite things is the cowboys' spurs. Now, the spurs go on their boot, and they are typically made of metal, and they can be very fancy works of art. But they serve a very special purpose, too. They're made to be an extension off the back of the cowboy's boot or the cowgirls so that while they're riding, they can reach each side of their horse with the spur. The spurs are not meant to hurt the horse or jab them. They're meant to guide them and direct them, tell them when to stop, when to go, and when to turn. So I love the spurs too. Let's read about all of the cowboys' things. Rusty and his cowboy make the perfect team as they work together through each and every scheme. Lots of tales have been told of this ranch steed's days, but listen now about his cowboy's ways. Cowboy's strong style has meaning and reasons. It keeps him and serves him through all of the seasons. His character shows in all sorts of ways. Cowboy's genuine spirit never betrays. As all he holds dear, his hopes and his dreams, are the roots of his life, so strong there's no seams. His hat can be shaped in all sorts of ways, depending on what he does with his day. The band that surrounds it tells quite a story, somewhat of a crown, full of great glory. Straw or felt, it graces his head. The importance of it can't be oversaid. Luck is thought to run out, thrown on a bed. The cowboy wears colorful silk round his neck to protect and warm through tasks, chores, and wrecks. In the wind as he rides the wild rag waves at the big western sky and the landscape it paves. From the harsh sun, cold air, and hazards it saves, he just keeps on working. The forecast he braves. Cowboy shirts have long sleeves to hold up under pressure from riding wild broncs, chasing cows, or whatever. The shirt could have buttons or shiny pearl snaps to hold it together in case of mishaps. He likes it to fit just right and so well. Although it's tucked in, he can't even tell. If it doesn't get washed, it starts to smell. Cowboy's big heart knows love deep and wide. His chest holds it safe through the crazy wild ride. Courage and hope fill up that vast space. For the Lord he trusts in, who gives endless grace. He prays and believes that he has a strong purpose, reading God's word and learning the verses. The buckle that holds his leather belt tight, Cowboy won with great sweat and a dream in his sight. It represents well his talents and skills, even more so the work, including the spills. Humbly he wears this trophy so grand, for it didn't come easy as he rode for the brand. The leather that covers Cowboy's legs are called chaps, mispronounced by some, but correctly is chaps. It comes from the name of the plant, chaparral, that the cowboys rode through. Of its thorns they do tell. Protection provided by chaps is a must. Now in the tradition, they have safe and trust. Oh, the stories the cowboys' boots could tell, adventures, calamities, setbacks to quell. They sit in the stirrup as if part of the saddle, ready to face and take on any battle. Sometimes the leather wears off of the bottom. They still do their job. He's sure glad he's got 'em. The spurs Cowboy wears are fine works of art. From the back of his boots they seldom depart. The jingle they make is a catchy, glad sound, merrily jangling as his feet hit the ground. They sing of the joy he holds in his heart. The memories he's made will never depart. Cowboy's rope won't be more than a few feet away, in case something needs caught that is starting to stray. A bull or a calf or even a thief, they should be where they're supposed to. That's his belief. He swings it so much it's part of his arm. Some folks would argue it adds to his charm. Cowboy's love for his horse cannot be overstated, making a team that is heaven created. The name of this horse is its color, though dusty, could be buck, blackie, dunny, blanco, or rusty. The care Cowboy gives is always top notch, working and living under Cowboy's strong watch. The life Cowboy lives he considers the best. He loves it so much, there's no time for rest. Living each day with courage, it's the Cowboy way. Taking pride in his work, being thankful each day. He chooses to finish whatever he starts. The world needs more cowboys who live by their heart. Another favorite thing of mine, of the Cowboys, is his horse. Horses are awesome. They're a lot like people. They come in lots of different colors. They have different styles, different talents, different gifts, different personalities. And the names of the colors of horses are very interesting. For example, a yellow or gold colored horse with a white mane and tail is called a palomino. For a gold horse like this with a black mane and tail is called a buckskin. A brown horse with a black mane and tail is called a bay. And those are just some of the names. You can look them all up. It's fun and interesting. Another neat thing about horses is they have this little bit of hair that comes down between their eyes, which is called a forelock. This hair right here on their neck is called a mane. And those actually have a purpose too. They're to keep flies off and keep rain from running down their neck. Another interesting thing is this little spot some of them have on the front of their face. It's called a blaze. Rusty has a very interesting and unique blaze. It's 2 pieces, and my daughter paints it perfectly. That's what I love about horses. They're all unique and different, just like you guys. Thank you so much for listening today.